Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to another video and another DVD slash manga update. So I got more DVDs and I got some more mangas. So first off, I'm going to start off by showing off the mangas really quick. Now it's another spin-off of a series that I enjoy, especially I enjoy the anime. Maybe part of me wish there was a second season though. But this is another spin-off of the series, and that is of The Devil is a Part-Timer High School. So yeah, this is part of The Devil is a Part-Timer after the other first manga series of it. This is where in high school now. So this is a short one, which consists of 5 volumes. So volume 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. All of The Devil's Part-Timer High School. And as I also have I did manage to get the rest of the series of the first manga series of The Devil's Part-Timer, but now I got the spin-off of High School now. And as for like I said, you can check out my review of the anime of Devil's Part-Timer because I really enjoy that anime, and I wish there was a second season continuing on more from where the manga left off. So I just hate sometimes when there's more material left in the manga series. I wish there was enough for a second season. I wish they would do that, but no. So yeah, but Devil's Part-Timer High School, the volumes 1 through 5, got it. And really quick, that's just a show. This is a CD, a soundtrack of CD, so it can be added to my collection. Which really quick this is the motion picture. This is the soundtrack from the movie of Small Soldiers. So this will be added more to my collection of my Small Soldiers collection. Love Small Soldiers, and I enjoy the soundtrack as well. So, especially as I talk about the song, especially the song "War," which the same year this film and Rush Hour both played the song "War." War, huh, yeah. What is it good for? Yeah, it's funny. In the same year, 1998, both Small Soldiers and Rush Hour played the song. But this is the soundtrack, and I really like the poster of our commandos. So that's the soundtrack. Now we'll get into with the DVDs here. Put these up in order here. First, we'll start off with now I finally managed to get the 8th season of the XFiles because I had 7 and 9, so in between here. So now I got the 8th season. So it makes me complete the original running series of the XFiles, which I am sure if I want to get this. I don't think I sure want to get the newer season that came out some years ago. Like from, what was it, 2015 and afterwards. Because those, to me, I haven't seen. Well, I know I've seen it, but to me they were not as good as from the original running series it was. So yeah, I'm not sure if I want to get to like the 10th and the 11th season, and then because like I said, the only season I had was for it's the original running of the XFiles. So, but I got the number 8, so I got all 9, but. If I want to get 10 or 11 seasons 10, 11, maybe, I don't know. Those were not that good, though. But, season 8, X-Files. Next is and I got the first season now, of Married with Children. Because I had some of the seasons, not all of them, though, but I know I didn't have the first one. I had the second season, I think I had the 4th and the 8th season. But this is the first season that started off, and of course, me and my brother always enjoyed Married with Children. My mother did as well. It's always a laugh riot, especially Ed O'Neill as Al. Especially how he would laugh. Yeah, Ed O'Neill. He's just a riot in this show. That's the first season. Next is a comedy film starring Ellen DeGeneres and Bill Pullman, as of Mr. Wrong. And it's directed by directed by Nick Castle, who directed Dennis the Menace. And as I said before about Nick Castle, he played Michael Myers from the original John Carpenter's Halloween. So, yeah, so Michael Myers, we directed Dennis the Menace, and he's directed Mr. Wrong here. So now also in this film we got Joan Cusack, Joan Paulbright, of course, played Mrs. Wilson, also in Dennis the Menace. And you got Dean Stockwell as well. Dean Stockwell from Beverly Hills Cop 2, Air Force One. So, yeah, Mr. Wrong. And I think this was a critical and a financial flop, sadly, though, but watch it. Next is I now got the 3-pack of the series of this trilogy, and so I got the 3-pack of The Mighty Ducks. Now I of course remember growing up more watching the first one more. Take it out of the box. So the first one of The Mighty Ducks, starring Emilio Estevez, and of course you have Mighty Ducks D2 The Mighty Ducks, and then D3 of The Mighty Ducks. So Emilio Estevez, and of course, I always grew up watching the first one more. And of course, this is the film that introduced me to the song of Queen of We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions. Yeah, we will rock you. And the first one was directed by Stephen Herrick. The first one was directed by Stephen Herrick, who directed going to later direct 101 Dalmatians. But yeah, I always enjoy the Mighty Ducks, especially the first one, and of course with the D3 the Mighty Ducks, of course the Golden Mask. Of course, later we're going to make a animated series, which that's still not yet been released on DVD still. And I always like the animated series of the Mighty Ducks. Of course, they're being more humanoid ducks from outer space playing hockey, calling themselves the Mighty Ducks, though. So, but I always liked the Disney animated series. But yet that's still has an official DVD release. Stupid. Especially that's a stupid thing on Disney part. Like I said, Disney are now at. Screw it, I'm gonna say it. They're assholes. Okay. I've lost all respect for Disney and what they did with they getting rid of Blue Sky Studios. And yes, I did hear about, just really quick, I did hear about the Gina Carano controversy like a week ago or so. But I'm not getting to that though. But I know that Disney fired her but I'm not getting to that. I'm just pointing out that Disney are assholes, and I've lost all respect for Disney though. And I get this. But I'm just pointing out the animated series of this still has not yet got official DVD release. You think that Disney has all the money that they have? They're the monopoly, the top in the world. You think they can just get off their lazy butts and release an official DVD of the Mighty Ducks? I'm sure people who like me grew up a '90s boy who grew up in the '90s, born and grew up in the '90s, who like the Mighty Ducks. The anime series, give it a stupid damn official DVD release. Come on, you got all the money, put your lazy butt into it. I'm sorry, that's a little tangent off though, but I'm just had to say that because that's stuff that's been in the '90s has still not get an official DVD release, and yet I'm going off tangent on that though, but I'm just trying to get my point across. Disney has so much money they can't even do that. But anyway, moving on. Now, I already had this movie already, but I had to re-get it, though, because the DVD doesn't work no more, so it's all scratched all to hell, so... Of course, so my brother, because another thing my brother was enjoying, and this is of... And I reviewed this a long time ago, but Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie... Yeah, because my old DVD of it was all scratched all to hell, so I had to get rid of it, so I had to re-get this one, so... But, yeah... Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. You can check my review of it. I reviewed that long ago. Me and my brother still enjoy the movie. We're still both fans of Yu-Gi-Oh! The series, so yeah. But I had to re-get it because got rid of the old DVD. Next, The drama of Courage Under Fire, starring Denzel Washington, Meg Ryan, Lou Diamond Phillips, Scott Glenn, Matt Damon, and music by James Horner. May he rest in peace. Yeah, I want to get this because I guys recently, like, past couple weeks, I've been seeing it on TV. So it's not like Denzel Washington, Lou Diamond Phillips, Matt Damon, and actually, really enough, Seth Gilliam is in this as well. If you know who Seth Gilliam is, he was in Starship Troopers as I forget the guy's name though, but he did the self-sacrifice at the end of the movie with a nuclear bomb. Or maybe if anyone knows, anyone who's a fan of The Walking Dead, he plays Gabriel, the priest, in The Walking Dead. So years before starting The Walking Dead, Seth Gilliam, he's in this movie. So as before playing Gabriel. That's Courage Under Fire. And it's also directed by Edward Zwink, who directed Glory and The Last Samurai. Next is I got this one here. Deliverance, starring a young John Voight and Burt Reynolds, and also young Ronnie Cox as well, and you had Ned Beatty as well. Decent casters, like I said, John Voight, Burt Reynolds, Ned Beatty, and Ronnie Cox. It was directed by John Boorman, though. John Boorman, now, of course, John Boorman, especially one whacked out film, but this is the guy who directed Zardoz with Sean Connery, you know, the floaty statue head, you know, saying, the gun is good, the penis is evil. And he also directed the crap sequel, The Exorcist 2, The Heretic, and then he directed Excalibur, an early role for Liam Neeson, and The General. I mean, out of the bunch, I think out of the three, I think Excalibur is probably the best out of the bunch he's directed. But give The Deliverance a watch again, because I saw this on television a long time ago, a while back. So I have to give this a watch again, because Burt Reynolds passed away not like a year or two, like 2 years ago, I think. May he rest in peace. John Voight I like, and I like Ronnie Cox too. So give this a rewatch again. Deliverance. Next is now I got the special 2-disc collector's set of the classic boxing movie starring Robert De Niro, Raging Bull. Directed by it was Martin Scorsese as well directing it, because him and Robert De Niro made a lot of movies together. So, from Goodfellas and was he at the Casino? In Casino. Yeah. So Raging Bull. And so this is a 2-disc special edition. So. And then the next is another boxing movie, which I also liked as well, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, and that is of Southpaw. The Southpaw, Forrest Whitaker, Rachel McAdams, and of course Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. 50 Cent. I'm not a fan of 50 Cent though. So, but I like Jake Gyllenhaal, Forrest Whitaker, Rachel McAdams. Directed by Anton Fuqua, who directed Training Day, Olympus Has Fallen, even the remake of The Magnificent Seven, Tears of the Sun as well. But I like Southpaw for 2015. Especially how Jake Gyllenhaal got really ripped for this role. And on here is some I would say one is an anime, but the other one is an adaptation from the anime. So, but forgetting the first one is, and this one is another one that is 18 plus. So, it's another one of those 18 and up rating. So, it's another one of those more adult animes, you can say. So, like I said, I have said it before though. Like I do have some of those, but not perfect and all that stuff. So, for the sake of curiosity, if for the plot and all that stuff, right? But I was just curious to get. I was just curious on this other one here. So, this one is a title called Blood Shadow. Yeah. But from the look of it in the back here, from the animation, it says it's from like 2003 or 2001. So it's another one of those early 2000 ones, just for the look of the quality at the animation. So, but yeah, but just for the sake of curiosity, Blood Shadow. And next, this is the another Japanese live action adaptation from the anime. Like the ones I have for the adaptations of Prison School and Parasite. But this is another Japanese live action adaptation this is part 1 and part 2 of the movie of Attack on Titan. Now, Attack on Titan, this is part 1 and part 2 of the movie from the Japanese live action though. But just really quick that I'm not fully versed on the Attack on Titans though, because the series itself, it's one of the most complicated animes I've seen, and I'm not still not fully versed in it yet. So if I'm going to do my next anime marathon, anime month during this upcoming summer, don't expect me to talk about this series, because like I said, I don't fully understand. There's a lot going on, especially when we have the 4th season, the final season premiering that came out last month. So it's very complicated. It's more than just giant titans eating people, right? And then the warriors, the people that are fighting it, right? There's a lot more to that though. It's more of the humans, all these characters, and what's their backgrounds, or what's going on within the walls of the humans. Some humans are evil than others, and traitors among them. So it is a lot more complicated than just the Titans themselves. So, but I'm not gonna be expected to. I need to binge watch it, say for a couple weeks to get the whole series, to get a full understanding of our characters and stories and all that stuff. So it's one of the more complicated animes I've seen. So I'll review it when I'm ready to review it, because that's I get my full understanding of the whole series. So, and then until with the final season premiering, I have to watch that though. But as for the movies themselves, I'll give these a watch. Like I said, I think these came out before season 3 came out, so I think this is gonna be based on the first 2 seasons, I think. But yeah, but this is part 1 and part 2 of the live action adaptation of the movie of Attack on Titan. And that's about it now. So the animes, the movies, and and mangas. So hope you enjoyed this next video, and hopefully I'll be talking about the next video. I'll be talking about episode 20 of Yashihime, which I will looking forward to watching. So, like I said before, when I talked about the preview of it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Later.